SPX update here on the 8th. So I think what makes the most sense after looking at over this tons of times, what makes the most sense is the most simple explanation here. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, and then this was just a giant fourth wave. Started in July to August. Before I said this does not look like an impulse. We get an ABC move up here. We pull back here, another ABC move, and then you get a very short ABC move right here. And then we get the impulse down. And that's why it was so confusing, because everyone's trying to turn this into a 5-wave move, and it's just not a 5-wave move. And if it was, it's a very, very, very bad structure. But then we got a big impulse down. And if we look at the 1.61 fib, comes down here to 45.70. There's a gap here at 44.29. I don't think that that's that important. It could still hit. That'd be a pretty deep fourth wave. We're already super deep. We've retraced now. You're only taking it up to here though. We've only retraced to the 0.38 fib. So we actually are kind of pushing it as far as how deep it's gone already. And I think we can go down here though to the 0.5 fib because we had a super long third wave. As long as it doesn't come back into 4100, then we're good to go. But I think that this should still be a fourth wave. We should see a fifth wave after that. As far as this wave right here, I think this is an extension. So I have this as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, ABC 4, and then we extend here. This is the part that caught everybody off guard because this could have been ABC, B, and we got another ABC move down here. But then we just got the massive move down. And so we know that this is 1, 2. And what's debatable here is whether or not we are in wave 4 yet. There's still a chance this comes down lower on wave 3. This could easily be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. Oh no, I didn't do that right. This could be a fourth wave basically, and then this could come down one more time. I think it's probably more likely we started the fourth wave, but if it breaks above, it needs to break above 52.46 to be in that fourth wave, I think. Otherwise, this is the top of the fourth wave of the third wave, in my opinion. So I'm not really getting into it that much. I think there's going to be one more move down either way, regardless of if we make a new high or not. And my target is probably going to be that 45.75 level, potentially all the way down here, but that seems kind of low, to be honest. I'm not sure if that gap's going to fill. JP Morgan does have a caller trade down here though, so it has a good chance, I guess, just based on that. And we'll just go from there. We'll see. I think we're in a third wave of an extension, and I think that you're going to see a fourth wave maybe today. Maybe it happens today, and then you're going to see one more move down. And then that should be the end of it. And then we'll find out if I'm right or not about this count. This would be the fourth wave, and then we would just go to all-time highs for a fifth wave. And why do I think that? Because when I look at stocks like AMD, I look at Tesla, they're close to bottoming. They haven't bottomed yet. But like AMD right here, arguably already finished its third wave here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Fourth wave. and I have my target at 58 bucks. So that kind of does seem kind of low. Maybe it won't go that low. But one more move down basically on AMD. Maybe it, let's see here. 58 is kind of a random number because it is below all these moving averages, but that's my target on AMD. So I think there's still another massive move down in the overall market. On Tesla, real quick. Tesla's kind of a weird one because if this breaks into 243, it was all the way down here at 215. If it goes to 243, then I would say, well, it already did that. Let's see what's going on with this. I haven't really looked at it since yesterday. There's a possibility that this is going to end up being a B wave. So ABC, we had a big move up here back into what would have been the first wave. Coming down here, if it comes back up to 290, I don't think it has time to do that, but that's an alt count, I guess. I guess the other count would be that we are in a fourth wave of the third wave. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that happens, then on SPX, you're looking for one more low of this third wave, then a bounce, then a fifth wave down. So I think the timing of this probably means that we're going to bottom somewhere around the Fed meeting in May. So I'm looking for probably Tesla's not going to break this high here. And it looks like a second wave anyway. If you look at this, it looks like 1, A, B, C, and then C wave up here. And then potentially like that down to 193. That would be the third wave. And then we would get a fourth wave, and then we would get a fifth wave down. And similar to AMD, it seems like this has a lot of downside left. Potentially all the way down here to that 150 gap fill. We'll see. I might be way off. It might be it only goes to like 185. So yeah, pre-market looking great at 516. Looking here on SPY instead of SPX. I think that what you want to see if you're bullish, you want to see the break of the high here at 524. If it can't break that high, you're just looking for the same thing as Tesla, like that to finish off the third wave. If it breaks the high, we're probably already in a fourth wave. So you want to see that green candle in the daily time frame. And yeah, that's pretty much it. QQQ is basically the exact same thing. The video was pretty bullish with the options yesterday, and it's right around the high. So NVIDIA is making the case that we've already started that fourth wave because it's already up here by the high, but it was one of the more bullish ones yesterday. There was like a $50 million call for 2026, and it's already up like 15–20% like that. So NVIDIA looking great. I bought some JetQ last couple of days. What else can we look at? There's tons we can look at. HIM's a nice bounce. Apple got downgraded and did not really, had a decently bullish close above this moving average. So again, I think Apple is in a 5-wave move as well. Debatable if the third wave is finished. Again, it could be Could be finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And then we're bouncing for a fourth wave. Then we get a fifth wave down here. There's a gap at 164. Oh, no, there's not. There's not a gap there. Never mind. There's a gap at 173 that basically already hit. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. That is the SPX update here. That's the main thing. I'm looking for a fourth wave soon and a fifth wave lower to 45.70 potentially, maybe down here to 44.20. We'll see. That's it. This update. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe. More updates. Catch you in the next video.